For the week of November 14th, 2021, this is Congress News. In this week's Congress News, the CWBN Global Intelligence Unit continues tracking ongoing crises in the earth.
We also continue our look at the approaching Revelation series and our movement to knock number 3.
In world news headlines:
Global energy prices. The global price of oil went to its highest in years, to $80. Goldman Sachs forecast that the price of Brent crude could reach $90 before the end of the year. Gas prices are also on the rise globally. While this is seen as good for energy-rich economies, the rising prices of oil and gas are likely to increase global inflation as the prices of all goods dependent on oil and gas to be produced and to be brought to market will also increase. Climate change. Even as the world grapples with the alarming reports of irreversible climate change, a climate transparency report has stated that carbon emissions will rise by 4% across the G20 group of nations. China, India, and Argentina are set to exceed their 2019 emissions levels. The report precedes the COP26 climate conference in Glasgow, Scotland. It is hoped that the findings will motivate leading industrial nations to support aggressive cuts in emissions and reliance upon fossil fuels. However, the urgent need to jumpstart the world economy and to stave off national economic stagnations make this extremely challenging.
Refugee crisis. People in Myanmar are fleeing into India as the military junta that seized power in a February coup continues to seek out and eliminate resistance along the country's border. For more than 7 decades, armed conflict, political repression, and targeted campaigns against minorities like the Rohingya have forced hundreds of thousands of people from Myanmar to seek refuge in other countries. Many more are now expected to follow. In Chin State in the northwest of Myanmar, an entire town of roughly 12,000 people has nearly emptied out in the past month. The Indian government's policy is to keep the borders closed to refugees, but locals are unofficially helping those fleeing.
For more reports and updates from the CWBN Intelligence Unit, visit cwbn.news/GIU.
Dr. Woodruff continued to release resources to our Congress, extracting powerful principles from the Book of Revelation.
The series has created a new wave of faith, empowerment, and joy across our ranks as we march towards knock number 3.
It is said time and time again, nothing moves in the Congress without the saints. We now listen to the sound of the saints on the impact of approaching Revelation Part 4.
For me, the teachings on the Book of Revelation have been very impactful. I remember Dr. Woodruff's reference to Revelations 8:7-12. Here, it highlighted not only how precise God is, but also how He is wearing away the earth and its systems, making it weaker and weaker so that nothing can prevent His return for us.
The teaching approaching the Book of Revelation Part 4. Rules of engagement has been like going to the ophthalmologist, having my eyes examined and being given a brand new prescription. It has brought an exponential increase in sight and massive blocks of understanding. I am seeing and understanding things from a brand new platform. This new place of elevation makes the things of earthly life seem blurred, distant, and minuscule, while the things of the upper realm now appear proximate, enormous, and almost touchable.
As the entire Congress continues to advance aggressively towards the finish, the saints are wholeheartedly committed to ongoing personal transformation and the pursuit of divine will and purpose.
May God fill our hearts with Himself as we move forward, as we journey forward towards the end of 2021. As we gaze forward beyond the event of knock number 3 towards the year of 2022, who knows what that will bring? But we cry unto God, out of the branding He has put upon us, that He would shine light into our understanding, open our eyes that we might see, open our hearts that we might understand, open our ears that we might hear His voice continuously every day.
Your scripture of the week comes from 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 58. Therefore, my dear brothers and sisters, stand firm. Let nothing move you. Always give yourselves fully to the work of the Lord, because you know that your labor in the Lord is not in vain. And that was your Congress News for the week of November 14th, 2021.